Today is the start of my 2025 sweet corn patch with the old John Deere 4020. Good morning, everyone. It is the perfect day in Nebraska. These only come around once in a blue moon, like maybe 4 or 5 every single year. So when you get a day like this, you have to savor it. Grant, give the people a sense of what it's like to be in Nebraska right now.
It's awesome. Like, no wind.
There's no wind. The sun is shining. The birds are chirping, grass is green, trees are blooming, which means it's the perfect day to get some work done. And like most work days, they start in the shed. This is where just about everything is kept. Here she be. After living most of her life outside, she gets an honored, coveted spot in the shed, undercover, safe from weather and storms. How are we looking?
Looks good.
If you've watched any amount of our videos or just been around us for any length of time, you know that Grant is a notorious battery thief. He is too cheap to go out and just buy a couple extra batteries. So instead, we have to resort to transferring batteries from one thing to another. They frequently get stolen. And so when we go to start something that we don't start every single day, like the Diesel 4020, there's always a chance, a pretty large chance, that it doesn't have a battery, or the battery that it does have isn't strong enough to start it. So taking bets now. Do you think it's gonna start? If this isn't a sign of spring, I don't know what is. Dandelions blooming? Make a wish, everybody. Pretty stubborn. I think this means my wish won't come true. I'm hoping that the tractor starts. Oh no, there's spider webs all over it. Woo. I try to be pretty brave, but spiders and snakes are kind of where I draw the line. Ooh, gives me shivers. I hope they're not still around here. Whew. All right, last chance. Place your bets. Is it gonna start?
Oh, it'll start. We put new batteries in
I hope so.
that I can't steal.
Check that out. The 4020 is out. It is time to gather up our supplies and put her to work. Historically, we have needed a skid steer to help us hook this disc up. So I'm hoping we don't need to do that. So we are way out here. That would require a trip back. Let's see how it lines up. Oh, it might be just perfect. I need my pin. Oh, that's just perfect. Thank you.
Almost.
Oh, got it.
Good work. Can I get the hydraulic lines too?
Yep. We did a lot of work on this disc last year. After we pulled it out of the weeds, we got it all ready to go. So hopefully we don't have to do any work to it this year. Should be ready to just hook up and get our sweet corn patch ready. There we go.
Isn't it great when you fix everything last year and it works good this year?
Seriously. put a lot of work into the stuff. So hopefully it's just plug in and get to work. Flipped all these wings out. Did some welding. Looks pretty good, hooked back up. Sometimes it takes the hydraulic lines a little bit of time. Gotta get warmed up. They've been sitting for a long time. Did I mess it up?
We'll try switching them the other way.
Just unplug it and plug it back in. That's usually the fix, right?
Yeah. There's also these little levers on the bottom here. I can't remember which way they go. If that's wrong, can you flip them back the other way?
Yep.
Ah!
There we go.
Nice.
Perfect.
There we go.
Project Sweet Corn Patch Disc is a go. Last year we grew sweet corn, and when it was time to pick it, we gave it all away for free in town, and it was so fun. Grant, I'm having so much fun right now.
We should
I honestly, well, we've got more corn out in the patch. I think we might have to do this again. This is awesome. I feel like I'm making so many people smile, and I'm just having fun. This is great. I cannot wait to do that again. This patch has already come a long way. This time last year, it was just a bunch of tall grass and weeds, like this area over here. We got it all disked up, we cultivated it, we planted it, we grew sweet corn, we had it sprayed, we had it fertilized, we had it irrigated, we fenced it off to keep little critters out. Then we picked it, ate it, gave it away, and even harvested it with an old combine. So this is what we are left with now. A mess from harvest. We've got a whole bunch of organic material, cobs, stalks, corn husks, some weeds that are starting to pop up, and you can kind of see our old rows where we planted. So we need to get this all tilled up, disked, fresh, take all of those old corn stalks out and their root balls so we have a nice, fresh, smooth place to plant. Then we'll get in here with a cultivator and then a planter.
Now our new, more modern planters will be able to plant right through this no problem, but the old planter that we just bought can't make it through this. So that is why we have to disc it up the old school way. But there's lots of moisture down here, so I don't really feel too bad about disking it up. And lots of earthworms too. Let's get these weeds turned under and make a nice planting bed.
With the changes and improvements in technology and tractors and farming practices, we've been able to get way more efficient. We no longer are forced to disc our big cornfields like this anymore. We have a lot different tillage practices that we're able to do because our planters are able to plant through a lot more. They're way more advanced. But we're doing this the old school way, which means we're using old school practices.
This 4020 is super loud. We've resorted to wearing earmuffs, which the chrome stack is cool, but it makes a lot of noise. Looks like one of our discs isn't bolted down. We need to fix that. Doing a pretty good job. Well, we got a dirt tornado coming behind Laura. Not quite a tornado, but a dirt devil. You can see all the stock swirling behind her. Look at that. Chasing you down. On these super calm days, little vortexes will just do that. It's kind of fun to go run through. That's how our tornadoes start, though. Back to what you guys came for. Disney. This wing is going up and down. That's because this didn't get put back in. There we go. Now it shouldn't be able to lift up anymore. Oh, the back bolt is missing too. Well, we'll see if we can run that for now. That really needs another bolt back there. I don't have one out here. Here you can see the weld we did last year.
If this was a new disc, we could control this all hydraulically from the cab. Instead, I've got Grant to do it for me.
There we go.
You're faster than some hydraulics, Grant. I can't believe none of those pins are rusted in.
Oh, it's because they're so worn out. There we go. Now we're looking like a real disc.
That looks better. I think after a while we'll go and get a bolt, but for now let's get at least the initial passes done.
Yeah.
And see how it looks?
I think we're gonna have to disc this twice.
Probably. But let's just get a good first turn on the soil and see what we're working with. I can't have all the fun to myself. It's time for Grant to take a turn. He is very particular. So I've got a way I like to do things, and usually Grant swoops in and he's got a way that he wants to get things done. He's definitely at least 2 gears higher than I was going. I have definitely gotten spoiled running tractors that have auto steer on them. Keeping a straight line is pretty difficult, and it's not as important while disking, but wow. I admire farmers who could just look at a point and keep it straight. That is hard to do, and I am out of practice. The harrows definitely gather some trash. I can't figure out if I like what they're doing or not. Hopefully just going over it another couple of times will help break up some of those clumps that get dragged along. It's already feeling a lot softer out here. Look at that. That is beautiful. That's what we're looking for right there. Hello, little guy. Should go fishing with you. I should have worn jeans. I think there's some nettles out here. I can already feel it poking on my legs. If you ever had nettles before, you know exactly the feeling that I'm talking about. It's horrible. Things got a little busy with planting season and I wasn't able to get a professional manicure, so I did my nails myself. What do you think? We're pretty lucky to have not much for snakes here in Nebraska, so I can walk around in grass like this, fear-free. Leftover from harvest. I don't think that sweet corn's gonna be any good anymore. Here's some leftover from the big field harvest. Notice how different the two ears look? That's the difference between field corn and sweet corn. With all of the craziness and uncertainty of the world right now, find some peace in the fact that here in good old Nebraska, the most noise that's being made is by a diesel 4020 and a disc getting the ground all worked up for a good old-fashioned sweet corn patch. Life moves pretty slow around here. That's the way we like it. And look at this. After a couple more passes, beautiful, soft, moist dirt. Just what we're looking for. We get to do super cool things like working with old equipment and growing sweet corn to give it away for free because of the viewership, commenting, subscribers, all of you guys watching these videos, but also because of the people that purchase t-shirts. You can find them at the link in the description. They say Laura Farms on them, and that is a way that you can help support our channel. Any day we get to be out here in the sunshine, enjoying nature, listening to the 4020 and putting it to work is a good day. And we got our job done. The soil is ready. Our ground is prepped. Now it's time to put this away and bring out the new old tractor and planter so we can get the sweet corn in the ground and growing. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. We love working with old equipment and showing you guys what we do here on the farm in Nebraska every single day. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned. Bye.